Jake has a checkup first thing tomorrow, so I have to get up early. What shift are you working?
Afternoon.
Okay. Do you think you can take Cameron to Graham's tomorrow then?
Aren't you gonna even ask me where I've been all night?
Elizabeth loves you. Jason, your son needs you. If you want to be a part of their lives, you should be.
There's no use talking about this.
I know you're worried about hurting Lucky, but at some point you're just gonna...
happen.
Jason, you would never let anything happen to Elizabeth and those boys. So forget about the job, okay? Forget about the danger for just a second. And tell me what you want.
I want what I can't have.
I probably... You are my cousin, not my shrink. I don't need you telling me what I feel for Lucky. It was sex, that's all.
Who are you trying to convince, me or you?
Lucky and I are adults. We slept together. Big deal.
It wasn't just casual sex, Sam. You know that.
Really? Why not?
Because you knew what it would do to Lucky's marriage.
It's late. The boys are already asleep. I don't want to wake them up with another fight.
I thought Cam and Jake were staying with Audrey tonight.
Well, Graham was only watching them so we could spend time together, but after you left, I didn't see the point in then staying the night.
Don't you want to know where I went?
It's your business. You don't have to tell me. I'm not going to stand here and interrogate you.
Well, you have the right to know that I was with Sam.
You've been there to protect and watch over Sonny's kids since the day they were born. Jason, Michael, Morgan, Christina, they're all safe.
They're not
all
safe.
happy.
They're not. They were kidnapped. Their nanny was murdered in Carly's living room. It didn't matter how many guards I had watching the house. They still found a way inside.
Making a marriage work under the best of circumstances.
Maybe
enough.
Lucky is tired of trying to make things work with a woman who doesn't give a damn about him. Because if she did, she wouldn't be lying to his face, making him feel guilty for months for sleeping with someone when she did the same exact thing.
Okay, look, I'm not making excuses for Elizabeth. Both of them have made their share of mistakes, but having an affair certainly isn't going to help Lucky resolve the problems that he already has in his marriage.
His problems? Your brother's biggest problem is that his wife is in love with Jason. And she's an idiot because Lucky is more of a man than Jason will ever be.
Ah, a point that I'm sure you can't wait to make to Jason.
Jason has made it pretty clear that he doesn't give a damn about me or who I sleep with.
Well, I'm sure that he would be angry at you for hurting Elizabeth by sleeping with her husband. Come on, Sam. Making Elizabeth suffer would be your last desperate bid for Jason's attention.
Are you kidding me? I slept with Lucky because he makes me feel better than I have in a really long time. And I'm sure if you asked him, he would say the same thing about me.
Sam, there is no doubt in my mind that you would welcome Lucky back with open arms if he wanted to continue.
Yeah, you are damn right I would.
Why was it so important for you to tell me you were with Sam?
You always wanted me to be honest. It's all we have.
It is.
Then you be honest with me. Does it bother you that I was with Sam tonight?
I don't like Sam. For obvious reasons. But that doesn't give me a right to tell you not to see her. I'm not going to be that big of a hypocrite.
But you do have a problem with us having a friendship.
Your friendship is separate from us. I don't want or need to hear about it.
I can think of a few alternatives to quiet acceptance, like anger, denial.
I'm tired of being angry. Mainly, I'm just tired. I don't want to spend what little energy I have left when I get home from work fighting with you.
Is that supposed to be some fair trade? For me to accept this friendship of yours with Jason?
Elizabeth's trying so hard to do what's right for everyone else that she's completely lost sight of what she wants.
Elizabeth wants what's best for her kids.
She's staying with Lucky for the sake of the children. Jason, she wants Cam and Jake to grow up in a happy and a loving home. But now that Lucky's been with Sam, that's impossible. So how is staying in a marriage that can't be fixed fair to anyone, especially the kids?
She's gonna need all the support she can get. And I would appreciate it if you could be there to help her.
She needs you. Maybe Lou.
Elizabeth has been pushing Lucky away for months, and he's finally had enough. And I think you, of all people, would be able to understand that, because Spencer wouldn't be here if you hadn't turned to Courtney for comfort when Emily shut you out. Or what? Are you going to tell me that was a mistake?
No, I'm not. Courtney gave me my son, and I'm very grateful for that. But Emily got hurt because of it. I just don't want the same thing to happen to Elizabeth.
Are you kidding me? No. Lucky is the one who's hurting. And what's wrong with me wanting to change that?
Nothing. All I'm trying to say is that an affair won't make either one of you happy at this point. And it might dull the pain right now, but in the long run, it'll only make things worse, especially for Lucky.
You know what? Your brother is a grown man who can speak for himself.
Well, he's also a father who has an obligation to make his marriage work for his children. And all I'm asking is you try and have some respect for that. That's all.
I haven't seen Jason, and I don't plan to.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if we're having an open marriage, you're free to see him anytime you want.
The fact that Letitia was strangled in the middle of Carly's living room proves that no one around Jason or Sonny will ever be safe. I am not going to put Jake or Cam at risk just to hang around Jason.
You know how insulting that is?
What are you talking about?
The only reason that you're staying away from Jason is the danger? Our marriage. Our life together. Doesn't that factor in at all? I'm your husband, Elizabeth. How is that supposed to make me feel?
What are you doing?
I was trying to ease the pain of losing the blonde one.
With vodka?
Although it's not the Jackal's blended beverage of choice, vodka and nectar of the gods is quite refreshing. Impotent?
No, you can't drink away your pain. It doesn't work like that.
I tried seeking solace in cyberspace, but even in a world where the Jackal is in complete control, there's no hiding from the pain of losing fair Lulu.
You know what? Okay, that's enough. All right, you keep drinking like this, you're gonna get sick. I'm telling you right now.
I'm in desperate need of your stone-cold guidance and wisdom. How does one soothe your not-so-secret pain when all methods have failed?
Sometimes you can't. You just have to accept your loss and live with it.
You're pathetic.
Hey.
Bad night.
Could have been better. How was yours?
About the same.
Oh, well, you could probably use this too.
Thank you. You want to talk about it?
As long as we can agree that what we're about to discuss is none of our business, but we both need someone to confide in.
Works for me. Did you talk to Lucky?
No, I didn't. But I did speak with Sam, who made it a point to tell me that she and Lucky had sex tonight. Oh, yes. I don't know what I was thinking going over there. I mean, who am I to tell Lucky what he can and can't do with his life?
You're his brother.
Still, I don't think I have any right to meddle in his life.
Oh, you think you meddled? I meddled big time.
What happened?
I told Jason that he should be with Elizabeth.
You know, although I've been most graciously welcomed into the inner circle and have learned at the Master's feet, I fear I may never grasp the stone-cold way. I mean, you've imparted much wisdom and technique, and yet still I have no prowess with motorcycles or handguns, and try as I might to man up and shrug off Lulu's rejection, I can't even withstand the pain of a broken heart. What's the secret?
There is no secret.
Well, then how do you maintain equilibrium when losing ones you love?
I just remind myself that Elizabeth and the kids are safer away from me. And it helps to know that I'm doing what's best for them.
I know how much it hurt you that I lied about being with Jason. That is why I'm trying to be honest with you now.
You just admitted that you're only with me because it's a safe choice?
That's not what I said.
No, because it's what you meant. If Jason didn't work for Sonny, you would be with him right now.
But Jason does work for Sonny, that's a fact. Just like our marriage is a fact. And what we do about it, stay together or not, is up to us.
Yeah, would you care if we broke up?
You know, when we got married, I could have never imagined us breaking up or hurting each other the way we have. And it kills me to see how far we've drifted apart. I wish that nothing has changed. But more than anything, I wish that the love I felt for you was as clear and as strong as the day when we got married. But it isn't the same. It doesn't mean we can't get it back. I'm here, Lucky, willing to try. Unless you tell me it's too late.
Maybe the lesson here is, you know, you can love your friends, you can love your family, but you just can't control their lives. Sam and Lucky, Jason, Elizabeth, they're gonna make their own choices, so there's no point in trying to stop the inevitable, right?
Easier said than done.
Yeah. You know, when I think about everything that Elizabeth and Lucky have been through, all the affairs and lies, it kind of reminds me of all the pain we caused each other.
Somehow we managed to find our way back.
Yeah. Maybe they will too.
You know, even if they don't, I hope that Elizabeth and Lucky are able to find other people who make them as happy as you've made me. So why don't we go upstairs and try to forget that tonight ever happened?
I'll be up in a minute. I need to make a few calls before it gets too late, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Good night. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, you know, this is the thing about revenge. It always seems like a good idea in the beginning, and you think you're gonna get what you want, but in the end, you wind up being more miserable than you were in the first place.
I know, and I know hurting Lulu is not gonna make Coop forgive me. If anything, he's just gonna hate me more. Whatever, at least Logan and Coop have something in common now.
Okay, well, if misery loves company, you came to the right place.
What did you do?
I seduced Lucky.
Well, you're not the first.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to get back at Elizabeth for sleeping with Jason.
And now you feel guilty.
No, I feel like Lucky is gonna be the one to get hurt, and that's the last thing that I wanted.
I'm not sure if we can ever get back to where we were on our wedding day. But I'm not ready to give up. Not just yet. My family means everything to me, Elizabeth.
Well, I'm willing to try. But good intentions won't matter if we don't trust each other.
It's not gonna happen overnight.
Is it something that can happen? Do you think you'll ever be able to trust me again?
I trust that you're a good mother. And our boys need us both in their lives. And maybe that's good enough for me now.